Hey everybody, welcome back to Schizo Quest. Time to fumble around inside a dark-ass tree. Oh great, there's llamas everywhere. Yeah, good thing we have fucking Charlie the Blenderizer. Good job, me. Thanks, Windows 10, you worthless piece of shit. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any encounters here. Other than the on-map encounters. Maybe that's a little overkill for non-boss enemies. Let's just... You know what? The treasure in here is not worth it. Yeah, I think... It's probably what we're gonna need for bosses, but... For mini-bosses... What if I take it? There's the end. Huh, something tells me we're probably supposed to come here first. Yeah, 4 attacks is pretty... Power up. So there are stat boosts in here. The problem is the darkness makes it a little too annoying to actually fumble about. Oh, no, I think there are actually random battles. I think Charlie just made a good case for him getting the power-ups. In a way, he almost doesn't need them for regular mobs. Yeah, I think... By how much, though? How much does it actually increase its power by? His attack is 478. That's like 4 attack. That's like 2 levels worth of attack power. Well, we made it rain. Yeah, I think we're supposed to come here before going to Castlevania. Allow me a shard. Ah, shit. There's the... I can see the vines that leads me up the road. So we gotta get over there somehow. The other thing is he has low life due to... If he's gonna be our primary damage dealer... I'm just saying, if he's gonna be the if he's gonna have the 6 attacks that are that fucking powerful, then the downside to the class choices I did make were that, you know, he's got low defense and low HP. Oh, crap. And it's not really gonna help a whole lot in terms of, you know, staying the fuck alive. You know, he's not gonna be able to do damage if he's fucking dead. So... I get more funny named skills. I think I might be remembering what he does wrong, but whatever. I'm pretty sure this is the right path, because it's a Jeff dungeon, so in order to get from point A to point B, you have to go from point A to point X to point M to point D to point Z to get to B. So... big old fat kid. Yeah, I think this is... yeah, because I think we're wrapping around to where we need to... Okay, so what I'm going to do, since we're about to fight a boss, I don't think we have to save for this, but there's a weaken me for my slumber. Stop pretending this is a normal RPG, Jeff. Dragons should never be random encounters, Jeff. Just a normal dragon. Okay, here's the thing that I want to check out, after I don't know. What do my things do? That does that. That increases all-out attack against all enemies. Interesting. That is the one thing with the Samurai. The Samurai actually generates more TP than other classes. Like, most people get like 5 TP for a basic attack. Samurai gets 7. Alright, if you oh. Okay, if you I want to... Oh, I can still do triple shot. Okay, what I want to try... Because... I don't... The thing when Zack was a paladin and used the Zero Storm is it says it attacks 3 random enemies. Well, the thing is, every time he did it, he attacked a random enemy, he hit twice, but he had the Ring of Brutality on. So I don't know if that causes, if the Ring of Brutality was causing him to do an extra hit. So likewise, I don't know if he uses triple shot as a thief with 2 daggers, will each attack with triple shot get 2 hits, and will it add more hits with the Rings of Brutality? Okay, I think he just hit 3 times. Never mind. Alright, so... Claw Dance. Resist up and a green crystal. Oh, there it is. Thank fuck for that. Fuck that chest. No one cares about that chest. Okay. I was wondering if, like, absolute and utter retardation was about to take place. Unfortunately not. While that would have been cute, unfortunately it didn't work like that. Well, since we're tooled up for boss fights and stuff... Where the fuck is Fort Breton at? Oh yeah, it's down here. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. There was like a little... doohickey or something that popped up on the map down over there. That's definitely new. That's a fucking fortress. This was definitely not here before. The Frosky. It must have allowed us to find this place. Naughty! Are we invading Santa's... Are we invading Santa's Death Fortress? These things are worth some fucking XP. Where are we? We're at the South Pole. Okay. I'm going to leave this for later. So I guess I guess defeating Cerberus. Yeah, apparently you can actually get Danny, the town master in your party if you get everybody, if you build everything and get everybody maxed out. Anyway, remember this old fuck? You know, the guy who came from a fishing village to the west? I come from a fishing village in the west. You should visit there at least once. So you said you were from Innsmouth, huh? Son, you don't want to continue with your current line of questioning. I'm giving you the opportunity to walk away. Oh, shit. I should... There. I forgot those are... Alright. That. These. That. Those. This. Answer me! Come on, play, old man.
If you insist, mortal.
Who is it? It's High Priest Cthulhu! This might not be as annoying as it used to be. So what is Clawdan? Let's attack 3 random enemies. Deals damage to 1 enemy twice. Ignores defense. Strike all enemies and cut through their defense. Eh. He changed the battle music. Huh. He hasn't started using all the fucking status effects yet. That's good. Oh god! Cthulhu casts nuclear now. Eh, fuck it, let's try a Berserker Dance. Hey, you can still use Zero Storm. Actually, no, that was because of the double stacked attack buff. No. Yes. Ha, suck it, bitch! Solid! The yellow rat tail. Fuck you, Cthulhu. Okay, that went a hell of a lot better. Then again, I used to always fight him right after Innsmouth, and yeah, he can be a fucking cockknocker. Gee, let's go take care of the Void Tower. I think that's... Oh wait, no, I know it. Never mind. Oh yeah, I also forgot. Since Charlie's a thief, having a thief in the party actually reduces the encounter rate. Every thief you have in the party reduces the encounter rate. So actually, it's gonna make it a little bit harder to fucking level up, because it's gonna be harder to get into a fucking fight, because, oh shit, I forgot to take the second ring of brutality off Charlie. Now you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just make everybody, you know, follow some kind of path, like make everybody some kind of high damage class and then turn them all into thieves. Well, like I said at the beginning of this, Jeff's an asshole. And made it so that Charlie, Zach, and me, we cannot be a class that has already been picked. So, since I was a sage, Zach was a paladin, and Charlie was an archer, neither of the three of us could be one of those classes. And now, since Charlie became a thief, since Zach became a monk first, since he went from paladin to monk, then when I changed from sage to samurai, I couldn't have changed to either paladin or monk, because Zach those have already been picked once. So, you could only get, you know... Otherwise, I'd say, fucking hell. Oh, great, Rachel's. Or, well, succubi. Otherwise, you know... If it were otherwise, I would definitely be stroking my goatee and going, But Jeff's a dick. Oh shit, I forgot to do triple attack. Oh well. And it's all basically because in the beta, alpha, when he was making the motherfucker, and he first implemented Butch, at that fight on the floating island. Sid, yeah. When you first implemented that fight on the floating island, it was really, really fucking difficult. Good job, me! But I mean, it was well nigh impossible. Actually, it was practically impossible for a normal, for just somebody casually going, I'm gonna play this RPG, and then they decide to go make what you would expect to be whatever kind of party they wanted to make. It would have been, unless you over-leveled to such a fucking point, like, you would have had to have over-leveled to, because he was basically like the vampires we're fighting now. We were fighting in Castlevania. He was pretty much that strong. And, I don't want to do any bullshit, so just die. But, yeah, the only way I found, and since you couldn't return to the floating island in the early builds, yeah, you had to take him out if you wanted the rat's tail because at that point the rat's tails were required to reforge your class, and the reforging was done down where that little dryad bitch is. So you had to beat Butch if you wanted to get that rat's tail, but he was just so fucking ridiculously overpowered at that point. The only way I managed to actually beat him was to make all three of us paladins, and even then, I think you get Holy Bolt at level, like level 8 or 9, and I had to fucking hang out around that fucking island with those weak ass mobs, and this was before he upped the amount of experience you got. He only recently upped the amount of experience you got. I had to fucking stay there until I got to about level 15 with everybody, and then just literally holy nuke him down. And eventually he weakened Butch. Actually, I had to go get Heather, and then basically it was 4 people, and Mortars wasn't in the game yet, so you only had 4 people. But yeah, it was basically just a bunch of people fucking just holy rolling. That's what it was. It was basically holy, just fucking holy bomb. Holy carpet bombing. And I think, luckily when he made the change, that's why he made it so you can't pick the same class twice. It's because he was an asshole, so I was a counter-asshole. But then he's the one making the game, so he counter-assholed my counter-asshole. So, yeah. Now nobody can have fun. Otherwise, I'd be looking at this going, maybe having many people, then you just have, like... Of course, the only problem with that would be the lack of HP and defense, but... I guess when it boils down to it, just having one fucking uber blender. I mean, Zach still puts out really good damage. Hell, I'm now that I got a few extra levels, I'm actually starting to put out some decent damage too. Oh, hey, look, bitch learned nuclear. The bad thing is, I think it's the last two characters we can get Dan and, that's still fucked up, fucking Dan Danny's the town master, but then Dan is Charlie's brother. The other Dan. Oh shit, I attacked the wrong one. I meant to attack the whore! Oh good, you got a crit. Actually, I think Misner's, I think he's also, yeah, he's also a thief. So technically, you could have 2 thieves in your party. The only problem with that, though, is the encounter rate would go so low, and he comes in at such a low-ass level that it's not really... There is a reason you're getting all the characters, even though they do come in at low-ass levels. Anybody who's watched the old Schizo quests knows why. It's important to get all the characters, but... Actually, you know what, we might be able to go back into that ruined fort. Charlie might actually be able to solo death at this point. I'm still trying to remember where that fucking forest maze is, though. Then again, that it might not open up until we get the airship and get to the final place. Because, it's like basically full of death encounters, but you have the whole party to fight them with. But it's basically all death. Unless he removed it. He might have removed the forest maze. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Ah, fuck it. You know what? Borders. There, you wear this. That way you'll hopefully be at least a decent level for the final battle. there's one switch. No, whoops. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to attack that one. Valiant Edge. What does Valiant Edge do? Oh, it's based on attack and luck. Strong attack hits 4 random enemies. Something tells me that none of his skills are actually worth using anymore if he's loaded up with brutality rays. So we've kind of just basically reduced his TP to boosting the party's attack power. Be gone, thought. Well, that was definitely a can of bitch be gone. Two elixirs. Oh, crap. Oh, we got one of the switches we needed to hit. Yay!
Ah, shit.
Okay, so this is the way to get to where the end is. Alright, so you basically want to go counterclockwise through this place. That's a trap! It looked like a succubus on the map. It was a fucking ogre, werewolf, cockatrice, and... fucking garbage goyle. Werewolf shard. The fuck? Huh. 3% confusion per attack. Yeah, let's just add some fucking... There we go. The Borders just has all the status effects. We got 3% confusion. We got a stun chance. We got paralysis. Fuck it. Because for what I don't want to add the status effects to Charlie's because I don't know what's going on with Borders. But I'm not sure whether the status effect thing is causing his damage to drop. I don't know what's going on with that. You magic pixeled her! What the fuck? God damn it, Borders. I forgot if we fight a boss here. I don't think we actually fight a boss here. Paralydethesis. Damn garbage goyles. Hello, Jeff thought you might need me here. No. Well, that was implemented way before the snow globe was a thing, so... Huh. Yeah, he's only getting like one attack, but he's getting big agility and luck. Really? So that's just... Huh. Okay. So the one on the far right just goes to a really expensive inn. Okay, so basically you go top and then left to get through here. What the... Where'd you spring from? Well, that one's dead. God damn it, me. God damn it, Zach. Well, the ridiculous agility is starting to pay off. He can fucking lap a succubus. Garbage goyle! Alright, so this goes... Hello. And kidney punch. Yeah, block that shit, bitch. See what happens. Oh, well, Zach decided to choke the chicken instead. Seems that Borders must have stunned it or something, because its ATB gauge fucking got wiped. Fairy poppers! Alright, so there goes another switch down. Alright. All the way down here. Hello, Garbage Goyle. Hey, I killed something in one combo. Are you playing? Kick. Fairy poppers. It's a fairy snack. The fairiest snack. Yeah, the Cthulhu fight used to basically be, alright, everybody needs to fucking crunch down on a fairy popper at, like, the start of the battle. And then it's like, okay, you like, try to keep all the healing up and everything, and while you're doing damage to him, and then, whenever, you know, it's like, okay, we only got one round left before the fairy poppers wear out, then everybody has to eat another fairy popper, and it was just, like, fucking micromanaging nightmare. Because, like, every turn, he would basically hit you with frickin' just a multitude of fucking attacks. Just, it would, not even damaging attacks, really. Not so much he would hit you with, like, damage, it was just, he'd hit you with confusion, fucking paralyzed, sleep. You know, you do all the fucking, you know, all-party status effect things, and it was just a, ugh. It was a micromanaging nightmare. It was a nightmare. Of course, there was also early on when the fairy poppers were bugged, and if you used a fairy popper and then put enough status buffs on that it removed the fairy popper icon from down on the stack down there where the portraits are, that it would actually give you permanent fairy popper for the fight. And then Jeff fixed it because he's an asshole. Christ almighty, how many fucking floors Borders? Don't suck or you're out of the family. We got one. Oh. Aw, Borders. Bitch, be gone. I learned Rwanda mange. Basically, I learned smallpox blanket. Is what that basically equates to. Yeah, I guess samurai would have... I could have, like, poison needles, but it's essentially... I essentially learned smallpox blanket. What the fuck? Anyway. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.